Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Brooke extracts a promise from Hope, and Tom shares his concerns about Sheila with Deacon. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At Forrester, Brooke says she's truly honored to take on this new role at the company and excited to work harmoniously with Steffi. Forrester's and Logan's working together. Steffi snaps at her father and accuses him of not respecting her and wedging Brooke in between them. Ridge insists he's doing it for her. Maybe one day she'll see it. Hope complains that her mother has been sidelined for far too long. Steffi snaps, that was her choice. Brooke says that now she's choosing to roll up her sleeves and play a more important role so Ridge can focus on culture. Steffi understands that and welcomes her father wanting to design. Hope muses that she just doesn't welcome a Logan having any kind of say-so in the company. Carter thinks they all want what's best for the company. Ridge and Brooke agree. She says that what this shouldn't be about is division. Like Forrester's versus Logan's. Can we all agree on that? At Bill's place, Poppy tells Katie she didn't expect to see her. Katie quips, surprise. Poppy asks if the guard at the gate let her in. Katie says his name is Alfred. He's been there since she was Bill's wife. Poppy asks how long ago that was. Katie says it doesn't matter, you're mistress of the manor now. Poppy and Katie compare notes on not being born into opulence. Katie thinks she seems to be enjoying it. Poppy's enjoying sharing the home with Bill and their daughter. Wouldn't you if you were in my shoes? Katie says she has been in her shoes before. She and Bill moved there when they began their lives together. She notices Poppy is settling right in quickly. Poppy says they have a lot of time to make up for. She wants Luna to know her father and her siblings, including Will. She wonders if Katie was here to talk to him about that. Just then Bill walks in and asks if he's interrupted something. At El Giardino, Sheila smirks as she recalls Brooke telling Deacon that Hope had feelings for Finn. Deacon comes up and says, "You know, don't you?" He guesses she was eavesdropping and heard everything. He shakes his head. "Sheila, what the hell am I going to do with you?" Sheila tries, "I have no idea what you're talking about." Deacon thinks she overheard him talking to the travel agent about whisking her away. She throws her arms around him and asks if it's someplace tropical where clothing is optional. Deacon growls that she's a very naughty lady. She's also very lucky to be married to such an incredibly sexy and loving man. They kiss. At Bill's place, Poppy tells him she was surprised to find Katie in their home. He says he asked her over to talk. This has been a shock to everyone. Katie says, "I mean to find out after 20 years that you have a daughter, and Poppy never shared that with you." Poppy frowns, for reasons I explained to Bill. Bill says Poppy has given him an incredible gift in Luna. He will always be grateful to her for that. Katie narrows her eyes as they kiss. At El Giardino, Sheila can't remember ever being this happy. She's never felt this kind of love and support before. Deacon won't go back on his pledge even when she says things that concern him, like wanting a role in Hayes' life. Tom appears and ducks back to listen as Deacon chastises Sheila, saying Finn is Steffi's husband. He worships her and whatever she says goes. Sheila snaps that he makes it sound like her son has no mind of his own. Deacon knows she wishes things were different, but she's done too much to Steffi for her to forget or forgive. Sheila argues, "I've changed." Deacon knows she wants a good and positive life. Sheila wishes Steffi could realize that too. Tom listens in the shadows. At Forrester, Carter tells Ridge he'll connect with Brooke and work out the specifics. "I'll do everything I can to help." He looks pointedly at Steffi. "We all will." Steffi says she'll always be committed to Forrester. That will never change. She'll give it a chance. It will be tough. They have an incredible shorthand she doesn't have with Brooke. "We'll figure out a way to get through it." Just then, Finn knocks and walks in. They fill him in on Brooke's new position. In the design office, Hope and Brooke embrace and squeal over the new position. Brooke warns they have to cooperate with Steffi and give her time to get used to the idea. Hope promises not to do a victory dance in front of her. Brooke has to ask, "What is going on with your feelings for Steffi's husband?" At Il Giardino, Tom tells Deacon he'll do whatever he needs. Deacon coaches him to make sure the customers have lots of breadsticks and butter. He urges him to put his guitar behind the bar while he works. Tom puts his guitar and backpack behind the bar, shoving a paper into his backpack. He rejoins Deacon and expresses his appreciation. He won't let him down. "I'll forever be in your debt." Deacon says he and Sheila will be forever in his debt. Tom shifts uncomfortably, and Sheila appears behind them and eavesdrops as he says, "Speaking of Sheila, there's something I'd like to talk to you about." At Forrester, Carter takes his leave and Steffi tells Finn it hasn't been the best day. Finn asks if there's anything he can do. Steffi says he can try to change her father's mind. Finn asks if this was Brooke's idea. Ridge grunts that it was his idea. The problem with it is that he's upset his daughter. He's convinced the two of them, along with Brooke, can lead the company into the future. Give it a chance. He walks out and Steffi rants that every time she turns around there's another Logan. First Hope and now she has to deal with Brooke. In the design office, Hope tells her mother that Finn is an amazing man and they're a lot alike. Brooke stresses that she can't be attracted to Steffi's husband. It's only going to end in disaster. "You have to understand that." Hope shoots her a look. Brooke asks, "You do understand that, don't you?" At Il Giardino, Tom knows how much Deacon loves Sheila, but he was thinking that to do the best possible job there, he thought he should do some research online. He wanted to find out about him and his bride. "The things I started reading about Sheila freaked me out. Your lady love has quite a past. Deacon says she's turned her life around. Sheila's a new woman. He wants to get back to work." Tom looks concerned. Sheila, listening, looks thoughtful. At Forrester, Steffi tells Finn she feels blindsided by her father. Brooke always has this hold on him. Finn suggests she give it a try. Brooke could be a good fit. Steffi sighs, "Finn, are you really going to say that to me right now?" She really doesn't need her husband defending Brooke, or Hope. In the design office, Hope knows Finn is married. To even think about being with him would be like, Brooke says, "Like what? Becoming your mother?" Hope doesn't know why she's feeling this way. She's trying to understand where this is all coming from. Brooke just wants her to promise to stop thinking about Finn this way. Hope doesn't want to feel this way. It's like something is clouding her judgment. She doesn't even recognize herself anymore. She knows Finn is committed to Steffi and her family. The reason she admires him so much is his loyalty. Their marriage is their business and she will try not to come between them. "I promise. I will not be that woman."